Today I'm going to show you how to create a space in SchoolAI. Once you're logged into your account, you're going to go over here to the left-hand side and go down to create a space. On create a space, if you know exactly what you're looking for, you can describe your space and then refine it with Dot. But I'm going to go down here to brainstorm a space designer since I'm not sure exactly what I want to create my space about. So I am going to ask Dot, I want to create a space for fourth grade students learning about American Revolution. So Dot will then come up with some ideas about the focus, what students should do in the space, any specific things that I don't want, or anything that needs to be anything that Dot needs to pay attention to. So I'm just going to go through and refine what I want with Dot. So I want to focus on specific events and causes. So I'm going to go through and answer Dot's questions here. Okay, so now that I have talked with Dot and figured out what I want my space to be, Dot has come up with the information here. And then at the end, Dot asks if I'm ready to test this mentally. So this will run a test to show how Dot will respond to students. So I'm going to say test this mentally. And then Dot comes up with that scenario of a student saying, I don't get it. Why were the colonists so mad about taxes? Don't we pay taxes today? And this is how the detective should respond. And then Dot explains why this works. Dot asks, does this feel like the right level of support and tone for your students? Yes. So then I can go in and click create a space. So now everything is laid out here in my space details. Everything's in here that I've discussed with Dot. I can also add standards that I want. So like this one I can choose. I can pick any region, grade, subject, and strand, and then add it in. I can also add any files. Those are the outcomes we discussed, the agenda steps, audience style, publishing details. I can change the visibility, and then I can also preview it as a student. Once I'm ready, I can click Save and Continue, and this is my space here. Everything's laid out with how I want it. My prompt, the agenda, audience, interaction style. And then I can go into preview and launch. It's gonna pull everything up here to make sure it's how I want it, and I can then launch to students. So then the learners can join at the web address and use the code, or they can scan the QR code here at the bottom. Once they're in, they'll have access to that preview as we had previously seen it. And that is how you create a space in SchoolAI.